Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought it would be kind of interesting to show you guys some of the products that I repurchase all the time from the drugstore. These are products that I have been using for years and I don't think they get mentioned like that much in my makeup tutorials or when I'm just talking about makeup. And these are all drugstore products, all things you can find at like Walmart, Rite Aid, Target, places like that. All super inexpensive and they seriously work and do the job great. Like, I've repurchased some of these seriously more than 10 times. That's no exaggeration. Like, I love them so much. So I wanted to just show you guys some of the things that I use every day from the drugstore, and I'm going to go ahead and get into it because I do have quite a few things. The first thing that I want to talk about are something that I do use a lot of times in videos, and these are my Maybelline color tattoos, and I use these for so many different purposes. I use the lighter ones for eyeshadow bases, just under any eyeshadow look, and then I use all of them on their own. I can smear some of them underneath my eyes to give like that smoky look. I have 5 different colors here. I'm just going to quickly go through and show you the ones I have. The first one I have is most definitely my most used, and this one is the Bad to the Bronze shade. And this is just a really pretty sparkly bronzy color, and you can see this one's kind of dried and I have hit pan on it, but honestly I've had this one for so long it's like embarrassing to even say how long I've had it. But this is like my most used. I'll just put it all over my eyelid and smudge it underneath and it looks like I took the time to do my eyeshadow. And these seriously stay all day without creasing, and they still look just as pigmented when you take off your makeup at night. So Bad to the Bronze is probably my top pick. If you're going to just get one of these, I would recommend this one. The next one I have that's also really neutral and super like user friendly, like you can just throw it on and not worry about it. It's another brown, but this one's quite a bit lighter, and this one is called Creamy Beige. This one is a matte one, so it's really good to be an eyeshadow base if you want to put this under your shadows, and it's just a little bit lighter than the Bad to the Bronze. It stays on just as good, and I love this one just as much. I just got it more recently, so I haven't used it quite as much. The next 3 are my lighter colors, so ones that I normally don't wear by themselves, but I will use them as a base a lot of the time. This one is called Inked in Pink, and I believe this was the first color tattoo that I ever purchased, and it's just a really pretty like pearlized pale pink color, and I use this under my prom eyeshadow my junior year of high school, and now I'm a junior in college, so that's how long I've had this. That's probably not good, but I love this one for an eyeshadow base. I think it's really pretty. The next one is the color Too Cool, and this is just a straight up shimmery white color. And then the last one, and actually the most recent that I purchased, is this one called Barely Branded, and I don't know why I hadn't purchased this one before. This one's a really pretty shimmery champagne color, and I would say this is becoming my favorite one to use as an eyeshadow base, and it looks really beautiful on brides. So this is something I always keep in my train case when I'm doing bridal makeup. Then staying with the trend of eyeshadow bases and things like that, I also love the Jordana 12-hour made to last eyeshadow pencils. You all have seen me use the almond one in so many tutorials. It's just a really good flesh toned color, and it's really good for an eyeshadow base. It makes like such a smooth canvas, and these set to a finish that does not budge. I have that one, and I have the solid white one. It's just called Eternal White. I haven't used as much of it, but I do like it just as well. And then one that I use for smoky eye, or sometimes even as eyeliner, is this one called Endless Emerald, and it's just a really pretty emerald green with like a sparkle to it. And this one is really gorgeous around Christmas time. That's actually when I purchased this last year. But I just love these. I need to get some more colors of these. I think they are exactly the same formula as the Milani ones. I do have a couple Milani ones, but I didn't think it would be fair to mention those just because I don't use them as much as I do the Jordana ones. These are the ones that I repurchased. I have repurchased this almond one. This is my second one. But yeah, these are really awesome, and they're a lot cheaper even than the Maybelline color tattoos, but they do the job just as well. Now I'm into eyeliners. First I want to talk about eyeliner pencils. I'm not someone who loves eyeliner pencils. I'm more of a liquid liner person. But some eyeliner pencils that I do love are the ones from Physicians Formula. And these are just the ones I picked out of my drawer. I have more than this actually. These come in packs of 3, so that's why I have so many of them. They come in sets like purple, blue, gold. I have some of these. They're all from different sets. I have a brown one here. I have like a royal blue color. I have a black one that came from a purple set. I have a black one that came from the blue set. I have just a purple one, and then I also have this really beautiful rose gold colored one. These are all super gorgeous, really pigmented. They don't like tug at your eyelid. They're super easy to apply, and they don't smudge. Like, the only thing I notice is if I wear these for a really long time, they will kind of fade, but they're not like smudge down here or in the outer corners of my eyes. If you're just wearing these for a normal day, they'll stay on really well. And whenever Physicians Formula is having their buy one get one free at Rite Aid, I swear I always pick up another pack of these. So if you're looking for a good pencil eyeliner, I would really recommend these. And then for my last eye product, this is my Holy Grail liquid eyeliner, and this is the Maybelline Line Stiletto. And honestly, this is the easiest liquid liner to apply. If you're a beginner, I think you would love this, but even if you have been doing liquid liner for a long time, I think you would really enjoy this too. I want to just quickly show you like the format. It's kind of like in the little like pot. It's not actually a pen, it's a felt tip, and it's a bit longer. You have a little more control with it, and as you can see, it's super black, but it's just really easy to apply. Like, it makes doing your winged eyeliner so easy. And when I was in like middle school and started wearing liquid liner, I swear I never wore a different one besides this one. Probably the whole time I was in middle school, and in my early years in high school, I continuously bought this one. And I was cleaning out my makeup a while back, and I had like 5 of these that were completely empty and dried up that I just hadn't thrown out. So Maybelline Line Stiletto in black is really great for a good liquid liner from the drugstore. I think I just said that was my last eye product, but I actually have a few eyeshadows I just wanted to quickly mention. You all have heard me talk about these on my channel. These are the Physicians Formula Matte Collection Quads, and I have 3 of them here. 2 of which are the same exact color, but I just hit pan on one, so I ended up repurchasing another. But I've hit pan on both of these, but I have 2 colors that I don't really use in here, so I do keep these because they're still full shades. And then I have this one that I actually haven't hit pan on, but this one's my favorite. I just don't reach for it enough. I need to take this to school with me because it would be a really easy eye look throughout the week. The one that I have 2 of is called Canyon Classics. And the reason that I did hit paint on this so quickly is because I use this color right here to fill in my eyebrows for years, like for a really long time. And I still do that sometimes when I'm going for a more natural look. But I do have 2 of these. And then the one that I like even better than that is called Classic Nudes. And it's a little warmer, so you can tell that would be more along the lines of something I like to wear. But these are the 2 quads. They're super good quality and really buttery and pigmented, and they're at a drugstore price point, so I really recommend these for some good matte eyeshadows. Okay, so now on into some face products. I don't really have any blushes or highlighters that I've repurchased over and over, just because things like that are kind of something that you like trying different colors, and a blush is not something you use a ton of, so you don't hit pan on them very often. But bronzer is something that I hit pan on so often it's scary, just because I'm such a pale person. I really like to add warmth to my skin, and I also contour with bronzer most of the time, just because if it's a matte bronzer, that's so much easier than dragging out a separate contour color. So a bronzer that I seriously love is the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzer in Sunny. And as you can see, I have 3 of those here. The exact same one. I don't know why I have 3, but I think I've hit paint on all of them. There's one. Let's see. Oh yeah, that one's almost done. Yep. 3 NYC Sunny bronzers I've hit paint on and apparently just given up on. So I really need to finish all of these off before I buy a new one. I hope I wasn't blinding you. But yeah, I obviously really love this bronzer, and I went through more than this. These are just the 3 that I still have in my collection. So if you're looking for a good matte bronzer, this one's probably more tailored to lighter skin tones, maybe medium skin tones as well. But if you're looking for an inexpensive matte bronzer, I would really check this one out. I just found something that I forgot to mention that are kind of eye products, but I also use them under my eyes as well, and they're eye primers. And it's just the e.l.f. $1 like mineral. These are just the e.l.f. like $1 eye primers. I have 2 of them here. I've owned a ton of these, and they're really good for the price. They hold my eyeshadow on just in a normal day. If you're going to be doing something where you're like sweating and stuff, these probably won't withstand that, but just doing normal activities, They make my colors more vibrant and they keep my eyeshadow on, so I really love those. Now for some concealers that I'm rarely without in my collection, and when I am without this one, I kind of go into panic mode, and that is my Hard Candy Glamouflage. I love this concealer. When I graduated high school, I had an outburst of adult acne. I never had acne in my life, like maybe just something small every now and then when it was that time of the month, or like I was really stressed out, but as far as having like big breakouts, I really never had that. And when I was a senior ready to graduate, I really got adult cystic acne super badly, and it has cleared up quite a bit. I'll still get a little outburst every now and then, but I swear this was my lifesaver, and it's still my holy grail concealer for covering blemishes. I wouldn't recommend this for under your eyes, but as far as like covering up something red on your face or a dark mark, this is the best concealer in the drugstore. It's completely full coverage. It's super inexpensive, and they have recently widened their shade range. This one is light. I also have medium, and sometimes I'll mix those, but now they make light, medium, medium dark, and so on, so you can just get your exact color instead of mixing them. I need to probably do that because I'm sure these are getting old, but this concealer will cover anything, and if you're looking to cover up acne, I would really recommend this one. And then for concealers to cover up the under eye area when you're trying to correct or brighten and highlight are these Maybelline Age Rewind, and everybody brags about these, and they really are as good as people act like. This one is in the shade Light, and this one is in the Brightener shade. So this Brightener is like a pink toned, and it's kind of just to correct dark circles, and then I'm completely out of this, but it's just a light skin tone, and this one's going to brighten. I love both of these. I would say if I was going to go one or the other, I would go with the more flesh toned one instead of the Brightener, just because with the Brightener you probably need to put another skin tone concealer over top of it. These are really lightweight while still being full coverage, so it covers up my under eye circles, but it doesn't settle into like the fine lines underneath my eyes. And everybody gets those. Sometimes it's like dehydration lines. I mean, I'm just 20, almost 21, so I don't really have wrinkles under my eyes, but just like sometimes concealers will get like cakey looking under there, and this one does not do that, but it still makes it look flawless somehow, so I really love these. Okay guys, we're almost finished, I promise. I feel like I've been talking forever. But for my favorite foundation, it is the Revlon Color Stay. I'm sure you could have guessed that. I use it pretty much every tutorial on my channel. I like this better than any high-end foundation that I've tried, and of course the price is a lot better. I like the Revlon Color Stay Liquid in the combination to oily skin, and I also love the whipped versions lately. I've really been going towards these for my makeup at school just because it's a lot quicker. I just dip my brush in, buff it all over, and my skin looks super evened out and smooth, and I don't really have to go in with concealer on any places. But I just kind of go back and forth with which one of these is my favorite because I really have no clue. I love both of them. Right now I'm the same color in both. In the liquid it's 180 sand beige, and in the whipped it's 200 sand beige. But then I also have 320 warm golden. This was my self-tanner color, so that's why I have two of the whipped versions. But what I am right now is sand beige, just in case you are close to my skin tone and you're looking into trying this one. Okay, the product that I saved for last, I'm kind of obsessed with, and it's just one of those products that you use every day but you take for granted, like if you don't have it with you. For instance, last week I packed up my makeup to go to school because I bring my makeup home on the weekends when I come home, and I forgot to take this back with me when I went, and I didn't have it all week, and I was like, what do I do without this product? And that is my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in Translucent. I set my makeup with this every day. I set underneath my eyes, I set my whole face, like all my foundation, and it doesn't budge. I don't get oily, and without this, I have oily skin. Like, I've never had oil problems, and I always say that I have super dry skin, but I'm starting to think it's just this product that makes me think I have dry skin. But that's awesome because my oil doesn't show when I do my makeup. Right now, I have 4 of these. Yes, 4 of them. And I think I've hit pan on all of them but one. I bought this one while I was at school because I didn't have one to use. It's just a translucent powder. I like this one because it doesn't alter the shade of my foundation. And then the other 3 I've hit pan on, so I really need to finish these just like the NYC bronzers. I guess I'm kind of bad to like panic when I hit pan and I just go ahead and buy another one because they're such holy grail things that I can't like live without them. and then I start the new one. So I'm going to make it a goal to use all of these and all of those bronzers, but the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder and Translucent is probably my #1 makeup product of all time. I would truly think that I've purchased, no exaggeration, I know this sounds crazy, I've purchased at least 20 of these. I would say I go through one every 2 months with setting my under eyes and my whole face with it, so I've purchased probably more than 20 of these in my lifetime. I'm never without it, and they're like $3 for like the best powder that I've ever tried. So if you're looking for a good powder just to set your face, I would really recommend this one. Okay guys, that's it for the makeup products that I repurchase and that I think are truly holy grail products in my makeup collection from the drugstore. I just thought this would be helpful because if I've purchased something multiple times, I probably like it a lot because I have a lot of makeup, and if I really go out and purchase something again and again and again, it has to be really good pretty much. So all of these things I love, I always have in my collection, and they're super affordable because they're from the drugstore. So I hope this video helped you guys, and I hope that you enjoyed. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and comment, share, and subscribe as always, and I hope I'll see you guys next time. Bye.